Alright, g'day guys. I think it's day 8 of this. I've taken some time off of it. I've been on the antibiotic course and recovering myself up from overtraining and being silly, and I've had some stuff come up and blah blah blah, all excuses and all of that, whatever. So I'm getting back onto it this week. I've got such sore legs as well. Like on the Friday that just passed, I trained at the gym because I'll go to the gym, do legs. So I was doing 140 on the squats and then the hack squat superset with box jumps and all the other stuff that I did as well, the giant set. And oh my God, all weekend they've been sore. So now I'm still wearing it because of the big break between the weight training and doing Muay Thai. I'm still trying to balance it out, still learning it. But we're getting there, and making sure that we're going to be in the headspace to continue it all. But I need to warm myself up once I get there. I need to quickly do a couple of laps, maybe run a bit, some high knees, some stretching, just so that I can use my legs, because if I can't use my legs, it's going to be a bit of a struggle, especially if we're going to start kicking. I keep replaying in my head what the coach told me, which is stepping out the foot in, opening up my hips, and following through and kicking with intent. And I want to do that, but the pain in my quads is fucked. Absolutely fucked. But it's all good, and I had a good weekend with my cousin and my father. And we partied a little bit, so that's why I'm a little bit disappointed in myself, because I had the time off, and within my time off I've done stuff that's kind of the opposite of what will help me achieve what I want to do. But that's all part of it, right? I'm just I hold myself accountable for it, but I've also got to try and enjoy family. That's one of the goals for this year as well, is to reconnect with the family. And it was really good. I got a lot of benefits from it, so it's not all bad, But yes, getting back into the training. I don't want to keep having to say that. Getting back, because I've been so consistent all last year until the beginning of this year, and I add a different aspect into my training. And whenever I do change stuff in my training, I do struggle for a little bit, but I do get a hold of it and make it consistent and make it work. But I've never done 2 types of different training, so this is a bit harder for me, especially when it comes to my sleep. It's still an issue. I need to make sure I go to bed earlier. But damn, it's the constant thing. I think it's always been an issue in my life, is sleep. Dealing with insomnia. My mind is just too active, and this probably won't help either, getting a coffee, because I'm actually quite tired from the weekend that I just had. So, and I want to be able to perform in training and have some energy, so did get myself a coffee. Long black. I'm not drinking any milk before training. Fuck that. That will not end well, I'm sure of it. Especially for an hour and a half of Muay Thai. But yeah, gonna get into it. I'm about 5 minutes out from it, and then I'll warm up, get that done, and we'll see how I went, and I'll probably catch you then. Catch ya. Alright, so that was an interesting session. So they kind of split the classes up into intermediate and more advanced. I went to the intermediate one. We did a lot of lots of pad work, mixing up the knees and the kicks. The last round of that was just purely kicks, 5 minutes of pure kicks, one side. So 5 minutes on one leg, intervals with power, and I was learning how to pivot on the balls of my feet when doing the kick, and to properly get the technique right when kicking. It's pretty complicated, and my legs being sore is obviously not fucking great. But yeah, slowly. 8 days of it, right? 8 days. I'm a lot better at holding pads, so much better at holding pads. Watching a combo and understanding the combo. Obviously, I still make mistakes here and there, and I'll be like, oh, I forgot that's a fucking elbow, or oh, I forgot to turn the pad so it's a hook. But I'm getting there with that stuff. My memory of throwing the stuff, it takes maybe one round and then I've got it. But when it comes to actually doing like combos outside of training and remembering them, I remember them and I practice them through the day, but I don't know, when it gets to the day, I almost forget. It just clear. So it's really making me use my brain throughout the day to try and remember it, and I'm trying to remember the exact way to do it. And sometimes you double up on one side, like you reload on the same side, and you hit like a body hook, and then you retract and then right to a top, like a head hook, and then you're straight from a kick to a knee on the same leg. It's just small things like that I'm like working on and trying to understand how to retract the leg back and to power and throw another kick or knee right on it. And I ended up getting like a blister on the bottom of my foot, like on my big toe, from like actually, because that's how I know I'm actually trying to pivot correctly, because my foot is fucking blistered. So getting there. It's I'll be back there on Wednesday. So I'm going to go to weight training tomorrow so I can maintain the strength and all of that. But just speaking to the coach tonight, he's trying to rebuild his team. He's losing a lot of his experienced people, and he feels like there's not a massive commitment from other people to actually take it really, really seriously and rock up 4 days a week and want to bring the experience to help the team build again. Like, he's in an interesting spot, and obviously I'm there and I'm a beginner, and I'm like, yeah, fire out. You can tell that he cares so much about his team. So I almost want to just change my routine again. It's like, yeah, I need to stop changing things. I need to just stay committed to just build on it. And even he told me, he's like, man, just getting there. He said your stamina is there, your cardio is there, just your technique. You need to focus on your technique. Only way your technique is going to get better is if you keep coming. And I'm like, yep, that's super true. So yeah, I still need to work on the cardio, big time. Like yesterday, after my weekend, I was in the swimming pool and with my cousin, and that man's fit as. You can tell he's fucking fit. Like, he doesn't smoke or do anything like that. I don't do any of that either, but he was able to hold his breath and do 2 laps underwater, essentially. Like, he didn't make it for the full second one, but I'm like, that's fucking great. I did 1 lap under the water with, one breath, and I was almost didn't make it to the other side of the pool. I was like, oh, wow. Minute, no sleep and stuff like that, but I don't like using that as an excuse. But I'm like, far out. I used to be good at swimming, and I used to be able to hold my breath for nearly like a minute. Mind you, underwater's a bit different because of pressure and all that, but I used to be able to hold my breath for a minute. I'm like, So much to work on, but I needed tonight to be the way it was, like, because I was keen to come to training, but I didn't want to fuck myself. And last week I was really inconsistent because I got distracted doing other things that I wanted to do, and my head really wasn't in the game for it. And I had a good weekend and just kind of relaxed a little bit again, and really realized I'm a little bit annoyed at myself. And yeah, came down tonight, had a decent session, got my sweat on, worked hard, didn't stop, didn't get too tired, but that's good. Like, build on it. And I keep saying in my head, it's like, you're not going to be the best straight away. You need to take your time. Like, we all want things right now, but like, I'm just trying to focus on the small improvements that I've made, like the holding the pads and being more confident with that kind of stuff. And yeah, I'm still enjoying it. It's great cardio. Like, I'm happy. I'm happy that I'm trying to make it work. Because like I said in the beginning, every time I make a change to my life, I struggle. I do struggle, and I know that's a big flaw of mine, where I make any kind of change, like even if it's a small one, I don't know, I just get in the mindset where it's like, fuck, I just kind of don't want to do this anymore. And I think that's a common thing, and that's going to be, yeah, around the whole time. And I just need to make sure I'm in control the whole time, and I'm not going to let that little bitch in my head, you know, be the louder voice in my head. So, working on it. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. I always look at other people in my life, like my good friend Alex, and you know, he's a workhorse. He's an absolute workhorse, and he tries his hardest at everything. You know, he wants to he's fully committed to getting his sleep in, eating all his calories, and working. It's kind of, he's in a little bit of a shell though. Like, he has his friends and all of that, but they're all on the same path. They go together. It makes it a little bit easier for him, but he's still committing himself. And I look up to him a lot when it comes to this kind of shit, because he's just a motivated person. He just loves trying hard. The same with my cousin. He was just hanging out with my cousin. I really appreciated that, because I'm like, this guy is a hustler. Like, there's people in my family that are just great inspirations to look at and be like, these cunts are fucking great. Like, yeah. I always feel like I'm just, I'm always just trying. I haven't really achieved much. You know, I listen to people like my cousin and like my friend Alex, and I'm like, far out. I want to be able to say that I've done something. And that's what drives me to keep on improving and doing this kind of stuff, because like, yeah, by the end of this year, I want to be able to look back on it and know that not one part of this year did I fuck up and take a break, big break, and, you know, like, go into bad habits. Like, every year of my life since I finished school, I've always gone back to like doing bad habits and silly stuff like that. So that's why I making sure this year that I don't fall back on it, and I get into that state of mind where I'm just annoyed, because I just want to make sure that I'm not lacking and falling behind the 8 ball. And yeah, I won't get too much into it. I have just got home, but that's my current mindset right now. I just want to make sure that I'm doing the best I possibly can, and it's always like I'm chasing perfection, and that's just not going to be possible. But on we go, guys. Yeah, you know, it's going to all take time. 8 days. 8 days of training, and it feels like I've fucking gone way longer, but it hasn't. It's because that's how much there is to learn. But we're getting there. So yeah, I'll see you next time. If I don't go tomorrow, I think I will go weights, because I do want to work on that same routine, but I'll be back Wednesday. And yeah, I'll see you on Wednesday. Yeah, can't wait. See you later.